Hey everyone, Scorp here. Continuing this Duels of the Roses Gemini 2 playthrough. So I just got done doing a little farming. And by a little farming, I mean I did way too farming. I started off just duplicating monsters. Basically just duplicated all the monsters that I wanted in my deck that I already had copies of. I reincarnated for Turtle Oath, and then put in the password for another one. And then I also max ranked Octoburster as a deck leader. So, all of that has resulted in this deck. Oh, I did forget one card. I wanted to put in this Steel Shell. Okay. So, basically, I just put in like 9 turtles, 9 winged beasts, some extra waters, and threw together a deck, you know? That's kind of what it did. So I don't exactly have enough turtles for the turtle bird portion. I'm kind of 3 short. Which is okay, but it's unfortunate. I wish Kanekabuto would actually count as a turtle, but it's a crab. I remember there's a card off the side over here. And we drew Maiden of the Aqua. Pretty much just going to end this duel on the spot, because its effect is bonkers. I think I have summoning power issues this turn, so I guess we can just throw Change Slime at him. Beefy Change Slime, honestly. Well, we didn't draw the ritual, so we can just do this fusion. So the Violent Rains are in for changing field terrain. Mostly this is Turtle Bird spam. That's 500 damage. Ooh, Deep Sea Shark. Flips all cards face up. Oh hey, he also has a Key Mace. This man is in a bad place. Well, we're gonna make it a lot worse here too by playing one of these face up defense. Because now, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't think this guy's getting over a 4,400. That only has 1 equip on it. Sure, this Change Slime is a little bit less good, but I don't think it really matters. I know this thing is going to be weaker on Wasteland, but, like, he's weaker on Wasteland too, so it doesn't really matter. That's a Fortress Whale, which is 3350, minus the 500 from Wasteland, so... Oh, that's a 7-colored fish. Even worse for him. Just make it so that he can't really summon. He's gonna move forward, I guess, because that turtle bird is bigger, but he's still kind of dead. What are you change of hearting, sir? Oh, great. Why? Why does his AI do this? Okay. It times out after a minute if he fails for some reason. And his AI loves to fail that, so. Unfortunate. I don't know why he used Change Apart there. I mean, crashing Turtlebird into Violent Rain might have... wouldn't even have saved him, but, you know. Either way. Now, here's where I would farm Mako if it actually mattered. But this High Tide is actually not that useful, since it's Sea Serpent and Fish. And I'm not really intending to play Sea Serpents or Fish anymore. Our goal at this point is just to get to more reincarnations so we can get to more of the things we actually need. I believe Crab Turtle's a 3 in a row, but I got a lot of 3 in a rows when I was farming. Did not see any Crab Turtles. I wasn't really intending to get the 3 in rows. They just kind of happened. When you duplicate up like, I don't know, 20 cards, you just tend to hit a couple 3 in rows. Ooh, we drew Maiden on the Aqua. Sorry, Joey. This is not going to end well for you. Well, for one summoning tower, I have played a Change Slime. We will just do one of these. And as long as this thing's face up, it can move 2 spaces. So let's do that. That is a 3400, sir. As I said, I have extra wing beasts right now, so we can get rid of them as we see fit. Thank you for the 3400 change slime. I should have probably switched my Maiden of the Aqua to offense and then switched it back to defense this turn. But that's playing super optimally and I can't really be bothered. This man is not in a good place, to put it mildly. I'm going to attempt to make him move to his left, which would be towards me, by putting bigger creature next to him. Gets paralyzed because that was light. Oh, we have 5 monsters on the field. He moved left. Silly, silly man. So let's hit him directly and kill him. As I've said before, the ability to change the field like this is why water is absolutely disgusting. I'm getting deleted by a crab, sir. There's a tiny little crab usually. Just played it straight up for as a 2400. Absolutely absurd. I didn't even have like Aqua Core. Not that I really need it, but it would be nice for the additional like spells to put in the deck, because then I can just have it as a, you know, 0 summoning power play, which I have surprisingly few of, since there's very few of them in the game. Okay. Well, I guess I do not need this many winged beasts, so we'll just do that. I'm fine with it being on that square, I guess, for right now. But I will move it up this next turn. Well, there's my turtle. Only problem is I can only turn it into this, which is less good than I would like. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay. What you gonna do, opponent? That's not what I wanted to see. Okay, it's a mystical sand with 1 equip. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Crash into this guy. $3,600 is not amazing, but what can you do, right? Especially since that's 3,600 on water terrain and not on wastelands. Just throw this in defense and let him cook. This man-eater bug effect is gonna go hard. Goodbye. I don't think he can kill me over the 2550, so I will just move over like this. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Yeah. Said I didn't think he could kill me over it, but he made every attempt. Those two tie. Do I actually have something that beats, you know? It kills him. Not really, no. I mean, I could hit him pretty hard, but pretty sure this is another shadow spell. Oh, they were both shadow spells. Or at least one of them was. Okay. Goodbye. I don't like doing this, but I kind of need to because he plays something big enough I just die, so... and hey, that's not a curse, it's not a shadow spell. It's actually a really bad thing that I didn't figure that out before that. Oh hey, a mystical sand. Oi. I am going to flip this because then he won't move forward. What did he have there that I was so scared of? Magic Jammer. Bonk. Shoddy decided to be a problem. But we got there in the end. None of the stuff in those slots really mattered. What really does matter is this reincarnation that we just got. Okay. I want to reincarnate low so I can get another ritual, so I'll be right back. Okay. Don't even ask how long that took. That was a lot of resetting. It is an absolute annoyance to go get those. To go get an exact ritual. I have a theory on how to make that nicer, but, like... It's not exactly the most elegant solution. It would be to change the deck cost of each of the rituals to be, like, different. Or, like, set a couple to 1, a couple to 2, a couple to 3. I think that would make it so that you get less type trap, and you have a much higher chance of actually getting a specific ritual. But I don't know for sure. I just think that's how it works. So I might try that at some point too. We'll use this. Since they're both 4 stars. I would like to have Kurama. I could definitely put in the password and duplicate a Kurama. It would be slightly better than some of these. Although Kurama does have an effect in this that is slightly less useful but for us, but okay. I will just make it so that all of my Aquas are a really large threat by doing this. And then 3150 to the dome? Wow. I didn't notice Infused. I should have noticed Infused. Also, at some point, I didn't... Oh, I only disabled all of the Ancient Jar fusions with the spellcasters. I should have technically attacked first, by the way. Okay. Man has drawn actually pretty badly. For some reason, I doubt Durlberg's ever going to get its effect off. Maybe I should change that thing's effect to be like 1500 or something. I should just delete this thing, but... Hey, it turned into a turtle bird. I should know this guy well enough to play a little differently than I am, but... Well, this card is not a trap, so that's nice. Now, let's see what it is first. I was afraid of that. This guy is actually going to be super obnoxious to deal with. Oh, hey. What did I draw? Well, this is interesting, because that can just sit there. You can flip this and take out one of these crushed terrain pieces. Okay, paralyzing potion's fine. I kind of want more Maiden of the Aquas if I could. I have infiltrated exactly one card into his set of crushed terrain right now. Oh, hey, Royal Decree. That honestly makes my life easier. Now all I have to deal with is monsters. Which aren't easy to deal with, but they're easier to deal with than... everything else. Well... Okay, that's a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it's also my hand, but... and more crushed terrain that I have to deal with. But he's at 1100, like, we're technically getting somewhere. We'll just throw this down, even though I know we can't, or I know I can't use it. Still scared of it. So I guess what matters. And he made a mistake, so that's nice. Monster? Yep, okay, monster. Okay, that's also a monster, but that's a trap. Cool. Bonk. Oh, clown. Let's see what he does before I commit anything else. Unfortunate. I need to put this way. Okay, my hand going away isn't the end of the world. His hand was terrible, with a royal decree on the field. Absolutely terrible for me, though. I'm just hoping to bait him with my leader into... Oh, you didn't put the injection Fairy Lily in defense. I appreciate it, I guess? Okay. Well, you have unfortunately lost the game. Because I have something very, very large in store for this Dream Clown. My poor birds. The bird flu is taking out the turtles. It's terrifying that this guy has a working mill deck. And honestly, I could honestly see it just destroying some people. If you were to try to play Pup King against this guy or something, you would have a very bad time. But yeah, we kind of are starting to just walk over the game because our deck is broken. So, yeah. If you enjoyed, leave a like and a comment, and otherwise, have a nice day.